Ibrahim Rabah had just returned home. It was going to be a special day for him. His wife was expecting a baby. He was worried about the new baby. He wanted his wife to deliver the baby without any problem. He prayed to Allah for a safe delivery. The wife had not been active for some time now. Soon she was in labor and was delivered of a healthy, bouncing baby boy. "You have brought joy to me and the whole family," said Ibrahim to his wife as he cuddled the new baby. "Congratulations, Ibrahim. Allah has been kind to you," said the first close relation who came to see the new baby. Thank you. I thank Allah that my wife has been delivered of a baby. The fears of the last few months have been laid to rest. I'm excited at the arrival of baby boy. Of the new, has control over all things. Give praise to Allah who self-fulfillment, as Ibrahim was filled with joy and a result of the birth of Ahmadu, his son, who bundle of joy to him and his relations, who surrounded him to listen to what he was saying. Ahmadu was born in the year 1910. Ibrahim and his close relations made plans to give a name to the new baby. The baby cried most of the time and seemed to be happy whenever visitors feasted their eyes on him. What a healthy baby boy. What a handsome little boy. These were the comments of the visitors who came to see the new baby. The new child was named Ahmadu and his parents received a lot of gifts. He was called Ahmadu Rabah, but when he grew up he took the name Ahmadu Bello. The name of Ahmadu's great-grandfather was Muhammadu Bello, who was one of the sons of Usman Dan Fodio, the Muslim scholar who founded the Sokoto Caliphate. Muhammadu Bello was the Sultan of Sokoto during the early period of the 19th century. Ahmadu grew up like any other children in the neighborhood. He was a chip off the old block, and the happy father had great hopes for him and the life he would live. He grew fast and was not pampered like other children born into great families. He quickly learned how to speak, and the relations who lived with his parents gave him the support and training he needed as a young boy. He was punished whenever he did anything wrong or unacceptable to the elders. Several relations from his mother's side visited Rabah. Ahmadu's grandmother was the daughter of Dodo, while was the emir of Kano, but his mother was from Sokoto. Arnyadu grew to admire her beauty and the love she showered on her children. As he grew up, Ahmadu could speak fluently. He participated actively in the activities within the household. One beautiful night, his relations, who were older than him, flew into a festive mood. They started singing and dancing. Ahmadu liked their songs and admired their dance steps. He echoed their songs and tried to mimic them. The drummers and pipers were all there doing what they knew best. They had been doing this for years, and people of Rabah appreciated their skills, and the children milled around them because they also entertainment they provided, and pipers were all there doing what they knew best. They had been doing this for years, and people of Rabah appreciated their skills, and the children milled around them because they also entertainment they provided. He was used to passing remarks such as this. "On hope to learn to ride soon," said Ahmadu. He followed the elders when they rode whenever he was put on any of the horses, to get some good fodder for them. Occasionally, horses around their dome-shaped house. Relations wear their legs to some wooden pegs on the ground. Their open compound. The horses were tied. Soon he learned to take care of the horses and, "All right, I will give them some water, father." Ahmadu fetched some water for the horses. Some months later, Ibrahim, his father, called groups which were made up of the old and danced like them. He was quite visible of them. He soon learnt to sing the local ballads, enjoyed their music and dance. Ahmadu was one entertainment train provided by these cultural hymn. He was about 5 years old at this time, felt excited, and joy would flood his eyes. He soon learnt through his elderly. "Think they are thirsty," he said Ahmadu, young. Every time he had had a nice ride on horseback, Ahmadu usually followed his emther to market. He enjoyed doing this as he was sure he would get a gift from his mother. More importantly, he was fond of admiring the different works of the local artisans that were displayed in the market. These included mats produced by the villagers and the works of the blacksmiths who produced useful tools from iron. These tools were not only useful on the farm, but also came in handy at home. During harvest time one certain year, Amadou and all the members of their household went to their farm behind their village to reap the fruits of their labor. His father led the team, and he was quite sure it was such a good harvest. "Oh, please harvest all the corn. We have to separate the grain from the stalks," he instructed. "Sai, we will do this very well, sir," replied Amadou's mother, Baktakumun. Or soon the crop was harvested. They returned to their house late in the evening, but the moon shone brightly, almost turning nighttime to daytime. Everybody was excited about the full moon. Children gather to Rauno the Iders to listen to folktales. Subsequently, folktales. A man emerged at the entrance of the open compound land made towards Ibrahim, who was relaxing on a low seat. The man, who was in his middle age, then greeted Ibrahim in a familiar manner. The elders left what were doing and directed their gaze to the stranger, who spoke with Amadou's father for a while. The man left after about 15 minutes. Amadou and other children were curious about the attention given to the man. He went to his mother immediately. "Who is that man?" he asked innocently. "That's the alkali," replied his mother. "Who is an alkali?" Amadou asked again. "An alkali is a judge. He is versed in local traditions and Islamic law. He gives judgment, and those found guilty will be punished, while those who are not will walk home free. So if a person steals or commits any crime, he will appear before the alkali on him to..." "Yes, Amadou. Anyone who steals or commits any crime will be punished by the alkali." "Oh, mother, I don't want to be punished by the alkali," the judge. "I won't commit any crime," said Amadou. "Stay away from crime, otherwise you will be handed over to the alkali," concluded his mother. Amadou felt uneasy whenever the name of the alkali was mentioned. He was not alone in this. Other children in the neighborhood also feared the alkali, a man of the law. They went to bed, and the image of the alkali was on Amadou's mind, and he slept that day. A few days after, one of the elders alongside Amadou went for a ride on horseback, while other elders followed suit. On their way, they saw a group of prisoners led by a warder. "I remember the alkali now. Did he send all these people to prison for the crimes they committed?" he asked the elder, who sat confidently on the horse. "Otto, yes, he did," the elder answered. The man has great powers," commented Amadou. "Yes, he has. Listen, everybody, any child who commits an offense will be given Balala at home. If he continues, he will end up in the court. I, who spares no criminal, can assure of he just sends them to prison, where they will not only lose their, but also be forced to wear a uniform, like those men we saw a few minutes ago," explained the elder. Amadou relished the power vested in the alkali. He wondered why some people could decide to commit crimes when they knew that the alkali would be there to give punishment to whosoever was involved. Although he admired the alkali, he feared to meet him face to face like other children in the neighborhood. Very few of them would like to have a handshake with him.